Good evening, everyone. It is 6:30. It is Monday, the 15th. I would like to call the Liquor Control Commission to order for the evening. Please rise for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I'd like everyone to please remain standing for a moment. Over the course of the last couple of weeks, we've lost a couple of Wheeling institutions in the by name Tony Altieri and Tom Luders. I am sure a lot of you will have crossed paths with probably both of these guys over the years. Most recently, Tony was in charge over at the AMVETS on 83. But over the course of his life, he was a planning commissioner, a trustee. I have a list here. It's got about 2-3 paragraphs of Tony's accomplishments. But Tony was an example of the kind of life that you should lead to give back to your community. He was truly a person who could be used as an example of what to do to be a part of your community and to make the world a little better with your presence. Tom Luders was not as publicly active, but he was a member of the community basically for his entire life. He worked here as a young man. He worked in public works for his entire adult career. And again, he was a person who would go out of his way to help you. These were both exemplary citizens of our community, and I would like to have a moment of silence for their passing. Thank you. Clerk Canterbury.
All right. Commissioner Kruger?
Present.
Commissioner Papantos?
Present.
Commissioner Vito?
Here.
Commissioner Vogel?
Here.
President Horker?
Here.
Trustees, Commissioners Lang and Vito are absent, Rofado are absent with prior notice.
You have before you the minutes of the August 4th meeting of 2025. I need a motion for their approval.
So moved.
Second.
Are we in?
That's really slow. Hang on. That's really slow. Let me just get here.
We're having technical difficulties.
We're good. Okay. Commissioner Vito?
Here.
Commissioner Kruger?
Yes.
Or yes, sorry.
Commissioner Kruger?
Yes.
Commissioner Vogel?
Yes.
Commissioner Papantos?
Yes.
Chairperson Horker?
Yes. Citizen concerns and comments? Do
Not
we
for
get
liquor.
anybody for
Not
the
for liquor.
Liquor Commission? All right. Item A.
6A, consideration of a request for a Class B liquor license from NNN Restaurant Group LLC, DBA Experience Breakfast and Lunch, an existing restaurant at 419 West Dundee Road.
Mr. Svandelis, what do we got?
Thank you. As the title indicates, this is a request for a Class B liquor license for an existing business here in Town Center for Experience. A little embarrassed to say the petitioner can probably tell you my order by heart. They are looking to expand their options by adding a liquor license to their menu, and I'm happy to answer any questions. There are 5 conditions I would ask that any motion to approve be made conditional upon. First, the passage of an ordinance by the Board of Trustees authorizing the creation of a new Class B liquor license. Second, submittal of Bassett certificates for all applicable individuals. Third, submittal of an executed lease for the premises. Fourth, payment of all associated fees. And finally, the satisfactory background check results. The petitioner is here, and I'm happy to answer any questions if you have them.
Questions to my right, to my left? Oh, Trustee Vogel, Commissioner Vogel.
Petitioner is here.
Let the back row, please.
You plan on keeping your same hours from 7:30 to 2:30?
Same hours, yes.
Same hours, okay, that was all. Sorry to
Thank
bring
you.
up there for that, thanks.
I'm sorry, what was your name?
Oh, my name is Nenad Stepanovic.
I got it.
Okay. Oh, she gets mad at me later.
I know it's hard to pronounce, yeah.
Thank you. If there are no other questions, I would need a motion for approval.
So moved with conditions?
Motion, trustee Kruger, second, Commissioner Vogel. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Vito,
Yes.
Commissioner Kruger,
Yes.
Commissioner Vogel,
Yes.
Commissioner Papantos.
Yes.
Chairperson Horker.
Yes.
6B, consideration of a request for a Class CV liquor license from 373 West Dundee Road, Inc., DBA Finn McCool's Irish Sports Pub, a proposed tavern at 371 to 373 West Dundee Road.
Mr. Spondelis.
Thank you. Again, as the title indicates, this is a request for a Class V liquor license. We are very happy that this is an expansion of the Moretti's family. They are moving into what was formerly the Mia's Cantina site, as well as the Arctic Spoon site. So they have a concept that exists in other communities that they are looking to bring to ours, a tried and true business operation that we're excited to have. There are 4 conditions I would ask that any motion be made conditional upon. First, passage of an ordinance by the Board of Trustees granting associated special use approval. Second, passage of an ordinance by the Board of Trustees authorizing the creation of a new Class CV liquor license. Third, submittal of Bassett certificates for all applicable individuals. And finally, the payment of all associated fees. The owner is present, and he or I are happy to answer any questions.
Commissioner Vogel?
Yes. Same question. What hours do you plan on?
They'll be the same hours as Moretti's.
Midnight?
Yeah, I believe the license is until,
I don't recall if there's a condition on their license.
in the days of, I'll stay open as long as, there's a reason to stay open, but obviously I wouldn't stay open past whatever the regulated hours of the license are.
Do you plan on having any outdoor seating?
Yes.
Okay. With the residences right there, I think the license can go to 2 a.m.
The license, correct, the standard license, unless you put a restriction on it, can go till 2 a.m.
With the residents there, I'm not too sure 2 a.m.'s a great idea.
If I could interject something real quick on this one.
Your
These-
mic, Ross?
The special use that you'll be hearing later on in the village board meeting does actually place a condition on the use of the outdoor dining hours to 10 p.m.
Okay, all right. Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you, Commissioner Vogel. Any other questions? If there are no other questions, I need a motion for approval.
So moved.
Commissioner Papantos, second.
Second?
Commissioner Kruger, roll call, please.
Commissioner Kruger,
Yes.
Commissioner Papantos,
Yes.
Commissioner Vito,
Yes.
Commissioner Vogel,
Yes.
President Horker.
Yes, that concludes the Liquor Commission hearing for the evening. I need a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Commissioner Kruger, second.
Second.
Commissioner Vito, I would like to call to order the regular meeting. What? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Anybody opposed? I guess we're adjourned. Regular meeting, I would like to, thank you, sir. I would like to call to order the regular meeting of the Village of Wheeling for September 15th. Are we ready to go?
Yep, we're ready.
Awesome. Clerk
Trustee
Hannaberry, roll
Kruger?
call, please.
Trustee Kruger,
Present.
Trustee Papantos,
Present.
Trustee Vito.
Here.
Trustee Vogel.
Here.
President Horker.
Here. You have before you the minutes of the regular meeting of August 4th, 2024. I need a motion for their approval.
So moved.
Trustee Papantos, second.
Second.
Trustee Vito, roll call.
Trustee Kruger,
Yes.
Trustee Papantos,
Yes.
Trustee Vogel.
Yes.
Trustee Vito,
Yes.
President Horker.
Yes, you also have before you the minutes of the special meeting joint workshop of August 27th, 2025. I need a motion for their approval.
So moved.
Trustee Vogel,
Second?
Trustee Kruger, roll call, please.
Trustee Vogel,
Yes.
Trustee Vito,
Yes.
Trustee Papantos.
Yes.
Trustee Kruger,
Yes.
President Horker.
Yes. Any changes to the agenda?
There are no changes this evening.
Okay. And now something a bit more upbeat.
Clerk Canterbury, would you please read the
Yes.
proclamation?
Whereas Miss Ann Jhin is a prominent businesswoman and philanthropist, oh my God, that's the chair, who is the current CEO of Jhin Corporation, located in Wheeling, Illinois. And whereas CEO of one of the country's most successful minority and female-owned businesses, Ms. Jhin has become a role model for many by hiring a diverse workforce and supporting other entrepreneurs in their endeavors. And whereas beyond her business achievements, Ms. Jhin is a dedicated humanitarian who has dedicated her time and resources to programs such as an annual coat drive that has provided free coats to veterans and residents of not just Wheeling, but also nearby communities in Wisconsin, Ohio, and Michigan for the last 15 years. Whereas Ms. Jhin is also committed to supporting the vulnerable, which she has done by providing scholarships to needy students and monetary support to victims of domestic violence. And whereas Ms. Jhin serves as the chairwoman of the Global Strategy Special Committee, National Unification Council, Republic of Korea, which promotes human rights in Korea as well as fosters a better relationship between the U.S. and Korea. And whereas this year will mark Ms. Jin's 80th birthday, which is a fitting time to recognize her vision, leadership, and generosity, which Wheeling has been the fortunate recipient of. Patrick Corker, President of the Village of Wheeling, hereby recognizes Ms. Ann Jhin on her 80th birthday and calls upon our residents to wish her well and thank her for her legacy of empowering others, showing unwavering compassion for those in need, and making a difference around the world and here in Wheeling.
So a few years ago, Ms. Jhin very quietly came to our town and bought the biggest warehouse we had. And I had no idea what Jhin Corp was at the time. I'm sorry, I do now. And in the years that you've been here, I have come to realize that you are really more a citizen of the world than just a citizen of our town. And one of your life's goal, aside from the amazing business that you and your family have created, is, well, aside from the reunification, the peaceful reunification of Korea, you also promote friendship and collaboration between America as a whole and South Korea. And your outreach program includes giving to charities that help the greater good of an area. It's an amazing thing when I meet with somebody, and I'm always wondering, well, you know, what are they going to ask for, and what am I going to have to try and do? But your group was one of the, well, it was about the only group I have ever met with, and their ask was, what can we do to help? And it's amazing, and it is wonderful. And Wheeling is truly blessed that you do call, you know, Wheeling your home. Korean American Friendship Network is one of the groups that you work with. For Harmony, a couple of years ago, how many coats did you give away here?
It's been since 2009.
2009, you've been giving away coats.
Every year, over 2,000 coats.
Over 2,000 coats. That are made strictly for the purpose of giving away to people who need them. It's an amazing organization, and we really are. I'm very happy to have you in our community, and thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
And this is just a small token. I mean, it's a thank you for coming to our town. And congratulations on being 80.
Thank you.
Where, there. Is that better? citizen concerns and comments?
Okay. Members of the public may address the board with comments regarding issues relevant to village business. No citizen shall speak for more than 5 minutes without consent of the board. Members of the general public who wish to address the board must sign the request to speak form prior to the commencement of the public meeting. Linda Olson.
And just as a reminder, this is a time for citizens to make their comments and express their concerns, and a time for the board and the staff to listen. Neither the board nor the staff will be answering questions. Ms. Olson?
Come
Oh,
on
right
to the
here.
podium, right there. Yep, at the podium,
Yes,
please.
please.
Otherwise, we can't hear you.
All right, I would like to know
Right there. you go.
about the rat problem. We have it where I live. My neighbor now has chickens, and with the chickens came more fat rats. They have gone to the next neighbor, they opened their grill, and what came out was a big rat. Next to them, I was told that they have burrow holes in that yard, but they mainly stem from the people that live next door with the chickens. I had them in my attic last year. I had 2 of them running around my house, which was not very, I don't know how to say it, sanitary or whatever. Don't know how they got in, but then they're not any better. I'm sitting outside and a rat runs in front of me. And I just want to know what the village plans on doing with this rat and chickens.
The
That's my question is there anything that can be done with this problem that we have? And it's getting worse. I have called, and I don't get any response back about what to do with this issue. I started taking my deck apart, thinking that they had gotten in under the deck. I haven't found out how they got in. I closed the one entrance, but I'm kind of tired of, I don't want to go in my yard because of the rats. That's all I have to say.
We do have people working on this, but it's generally not our policy to be answering your questions or getting into debate here. We can probably have somebody get in touch with you if you've called.
Dave, I think his name is, at the village, whatever number is, I think the guy's name was Dave.
Well, your best bet is to connect with Mr. Clicker there, who will come see you presently.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Biljana Marshall.
Hi. I'm sorry, I forgot my hearing aid, so I can't hear very well now. But I'm here, I've been living in Wheeling for 27 years in the same house. Pay taxes for 27 years. Last summer, there was a big storm and one of my trees was hit by lightning, so it split. So somebody from the village came to see electricity wires and he told us that we have to cut one tree because it's dangerous. Of course, we did cut the tree. It cost us $1,400. And then while he was there, he said, oh, you have some buckthorn trees. You have to cut them all down because we have new law. And we said we didn't know about it. We don't know what to do, what trees, because we bought the house with the trees. We never plant anything. They are where they are. They didn't move or anything. He said, okay, I'll give you till next summer to get rid of these trees. This summer, nobody showed up, so we thought we convinced him that it's okay. A few days ago, we got a letter from David Lee, very upsetting letter telling us that we have to get rid of these trees by the end of this month, otherwise it will be big consequences. I called David, I said, I don't know what you are talking about, can you come and see what trees are these? I don't see anything moving. So he came 2 days ago, he pointed 10 trees. He came with the tree guy. This one, this one, this one, this one. The whole backyard. Now, after 27 years, we have to get rid of backyard. because we have a wired fence and all trees are inside, so there are no trees on the other side that can be infected. These trees are this big. I showed this lady. They are this big. Beautiful little trees, no flowers, no berries, no nothing. They are standing where they are. Now he wants us to cut the whole backyard almost, which will leave our backyard totally destroyed after 27 years. And we have to pay thousands of dollars. I don't have that money. I'm senior citizen. I can spend $10,000 now to fix something that's been there for 27 years and never moved anywhere. So I'm here to ask you for help. I can't understand. I know that these trees are somewhere bad, but in my backyard, they never moved. They are this big. They didn't affect anybody. And now to cut 10 trees, pay thousands of dollars, and ruin my last. I'm 71 years old. How many more years I can live? I don't have 20 more years. He said, well, cut these trees and buy a new one, and they will grow. I don't have money to buy new trees, and I don't have 20 more years to wait until they grow up. So after 27 years now, my backyard will be ruined. I will be financially ruined. And I don't bother anybody. My trees don't bother anybody. So I'm here to ask you for help. I don't know what to do. I don't understand. My trees don't have flowers, don't have berries, don't spread anywhere. They are where they are 27 years ago. So please, can you help me? There is that grandfather cause that you can give to me, because I've been there for 27 years and nothing changed. All of a sudden, new law, and I have to destroy my life. My senior citizen retirement I have to destroy for something that didn't bother anybody. Nobody's affected, nobody is moving, nothing is happening. So please, can you help me? That's why I'm here. I'm devastated. I tried to call David, I tried to reason with him. He didn't really care. He said, you have to get rid of it, that's the end of it. You can't do that to somebody who lives in your neighborhood for 27 years. And all of a sudden, he will wipe my backyard and cost me thousands of dollars. What am I supposed to do? I am asking for your help. I don't know what to do.
Okay, there is a
That's
5-minute
it.
limit. Thank you,
I'm
ma'am.
sorry, but I'm
No,
devastated.
I understand. Yes, I understand. Which department is that?
Enforcement is CD.
I'm not sure. This is not really where we debate and discuss these things.
I'm sorry, can you talk a little bit louder? I told
No,
you.
you did fine. You did fine. But really, that's all the time we allow anybody. We'll talk about this, and thank you. We don't get into discussions and debates here. You gave us your concerns, and we'll talk about it, but we don't do discussion, debate.
I don't know
Here.
how it works. I'm sorry.
I'm explaining to you how it works.
Okay, so you will get back to me.
Thank you, ma'am. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Tom Devitt.
Hey, good evening, everybody. I'm here to ask you to take action regarding Operation Midway Blitz, currently being carried out by the U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement Agency, or ICE, or as future history books will call them, the Secret Police. A man named Silverio Villegas Gonzalez was executed by the Secret Police in Franklin Park 3 days ago. Franklin Park is 14 miles away from Wheeling. This is over a civil offense. This is not the worst of the worst that they told us this would be. The worst thing on this man's record was traffic violations. That same day, the Secret Police used chemical weapons on peaceful protesters in Broadview, including someone that walks with a mobility aid. Broadview is 19 miles away from here. For the record, because I know you like to hear that, I have contacted all of our federal and state representatives regarding this and have yet to hear back. I'm not expecting much, if anything, but I am trying to exhaust all official channels. Hence, I'm here. You're the only ones that allow public comment. Everyone on this board has sworn to uphold the Constitution. I see these events as violating the First, Third, and Eighth Amendments. That's free speech, quartering soldiers, and cruel and unusual punishment. I also know from my experience talking to you guys, you're looking for solutions. Really, anything would be better than nothing. Silence is complicity. On the bold end, I'd say file a lawsuit in violation of the Third Amendment. Wheeling residents don't have these agents sleeping in our basements, but we are paying for them to sleep in Downers Grove and Schaumburg and the Great Lakes Naval Base. They're doing this, they're sleeping in these places between shifts of kidnapping and executing our neighbors. Alternatively, you could file an ordinance stating that Wheeling PD will not support these agents in any way, or pass a resolution or hold a press conference. You have more power than you think. You have as little power as you allow yourselves to have. Smaller actions you can take include publicly denouncing this, distributing Know Your Rights cards to residents, or hanging signs or flyers on buildings saying that ICE is not welcome here. And for the record, this is not a partisan attack. All of the worst policies of this nation are bipartisan. Forever wars, for-profit prisons, corporate bailouts, and austerity for the people are all bipartisan. I fear that this will continue the trend. To the conservatives on the board that think that this agenda is a good way to do this, keep in mind, imagine the worst Democrat you can think of, and now they have this power for masked agents in unmarked cars to steal off the street whoever they want. Act now before this becomes normalized. Back in March, I discussed this issue with you, and I asked you all to think about what your red lines regarding this were, right? This is when it was a little more abstract. New Jersey residents and people that, were speaking out publicly. Again, First Amendment protected. But now it is here, now it is in our backyard, and they've said that this enforcement, this operation, is focusing on the suburbs. How long before it hits Wheeling? If Gonzalez was a Wheeling resident, would we feel different than if it was a Franklin Park resident? And in closing, this board does not engage in these issues. Sounds an awful lot like I was just following orders. When your grandkids ask you what you did while the secret police consolidated power, what will you say? Other than, I approved car washes and a lot of chain restaurants. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Is that it?
Yes, that's it for citizens, correct?
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Staff reports. Chief Salela, what do we have?
Hello. This Saturday from 10 to 2 p.m. will be our open house at 499 South Milwaukee at our headquarters fire station. Be a lot of activities and burn rooms and fun for the whole family. So come out and join us, and we got a great day planned for us, for everyone.
All the equipment's going to be out there, all shiny and...
Yep.
Okay.
Thanks.
Mr. Svandillis, you have something?
Yes, you may note that our Economic Development Director, Len Becker, is not with us this evening. He is currently receiving an award on behalf of the Village of Wheeling from the International Economic Development Council. The award is a silver award in the 2025 Excellence in Economic Development Awards for websites. This is for something that we launched earlier this year called ChooseWheeling.com. It's an excellent resource. It's geared towards the business side of things, but it is a good resource as well for residents to have a better understanding of what is in their community. The award was received in the general purpose website category for communities with a population between 25 and 200,000. The Choose Wheeling platform was honored for its strategic design, engaging content, and effectiveness in promoting economic development and business attraction throughout Wheeling. I think this is a pretty big deal when you consider nationwide how many communities are within 25,000 and 200,000 in population, and we won the silver award. So wanted to make sure that everyone knew the good news and to promote ChooseWheeling.com.
Excellent. That brings us to the consent agenda.
All items listed on the consent agenda are considered to be routine by the village board and will be enacted by one motion. There will be no separate discussion of these items unless a board member or citizen so requests, in which event the item will be removed from the general order of business and considered after all other agenda items. 11A, resolution granting a Tag Day permit to Wheeling Knights of Columbus Regina Council Association to conduct a Tag Day event on September 19th and 20th, 2025. 11B, ratifying the village manager's waiver of fidelity bond requirement for the Catholic Bishop, St. Joseph the Worker Parish, to conduct a raffle event on September 14th, 2025. 11C, resolution approving an agreement with BSNA for online bill presentation and payment processing services. 11D, accepting a 5-year quote from Core & Main to provide hosting and support services for the census water meter software system for a total cost of $169,543. 11E, resolution approving a 1-year extension of a previously bid contract with Patriot Pavement Maintenance for the FY 2025 asphalt pavement sealing of municipal lots program in the amount of $26,856.76. 11F, approving a contract with Martin Construction, Inc. for the debris drying bed project in an amount not to exceed $159,030.50 in FY 2025. 11G, resolution waiving competitive bidding and approving a contract with Paint Platoon USA Company for the Public Works fence standing project in an amount not to exceed $37,715 in FY 2025. 11H, resolution approving a list of pre-qualified engineering firms for various projects requiring professional services. 11I, resolution approving an intergovernmental agreement with Cook County for the school safety study through the Invest in Cook program. 11J, resolution approving a cost-sharing agreement between the Village of Wheeling and the Village of Buffalo Grove for a school zone safety study. 11K, resolution approving the first amendment to the cross-access agreement with Ingus to grant and convey a reciprocal cross-access easement. 11L, resolution approving certain minutes for boards or commissions dissolved by the village ordinance. That's the Wheeling Des Plaines Joint Emergency Telephone System Board, the Board of Health, and the Senior Commission. 11M, resolution approving the review of executive session minutes of the President and Board of Trustees of the Village of Wheeling, Illinois. 11N, resolution authorizing the village president to execute a demolition and license agreement for the property at 318 Dundee Road, Wheeling, Illinois. 11O, ordinance amending Chapter 4.32 of the Village of Wheeling's Municipal Code, alcoholic liquor dealers, specifically Section 4.32.085, to increase the authorized number of Class B and Class CV licenses.
All right. Any questions on any of the stuff listed from the trustees to the left, to the right? If there are no questions, I would be looking for a motion to approve as read.
So moved.
Trustee Vogel, second.
Second.
Trustee Papantos, roll call, please.
Trustee Vogel?
Yes.
Trustee Vito?
Yes.
Trustee Papantos?
Yes.
Trustee Krueger?
Yes.
President Horker?
Yes. Now to the new business portion of our evening.
13A, ordinance amending ordinance number 4753, which granted special use approval for an indoor sports and recreation facility to expand the permitted number of instructional operators, Arc Performance, 650 Wheeling Road, docket number PSU 25-0006.
Mr. Clicker, what do we got here?
As stated, this is, they're seeking, Arc Performance seeks to amend their existing special use to allow the inclusion of 2 additional recreational and instructional operators at their property at 650 Wheeling Road. The request would also replace a prior approved floor plan to reflect the proposed changes in tenant layout. This was heard at the August 13th Plan Commission meeting and unanimously received a recommendation of approval with 6 conditions, and those conditions is that 1, a total of 3 recreational and instructional operators shall be permitted to occupy the facility. A 3rd recreational and instruction operator yet to be identified shall occupy office number 3 as shown on the revised floor plan dated 7/24/25 with shared use of the common areas. 2, addressing for all 3 offices shall be assigned by the Village of Wheeling and communicated to the petitioner. 3, a building permit from the Community Development Department shall be obtained prior to making any interior changes to the facility as depicted on the revised floor plan dated July 24th, 2025. 4, the revised floor plan shall be implemented within 6 months following the Village Board approval of the revised special use. 5, all recreational and instructional operators shall obtain a business license from the Community Development Department prior to commencing operations at the facility. And 6, all activities shall be conducted entirely within the building. As I stated, this was heard at the Plan Commission on August 13th, and with those conditions, they unanimously recommended approval.
Questions or comments from the board? If there are no questions or comments, I would be entertaining a motion to approve.
So moved.
Trustee Papantos, second trustee Vogel. Roll call, please.
Trustee Krueger?
Yes.
Trustee Papantos?
Yes.
Trustee Vito?
Yes.
Trustee Vogel?
Yes.
President Horker?
Yes.
13B, ordinance granting a variation from Title 19 zoning to permit an increase in the maximum permitted fence height, 9 Century Drive, Heartland Animal Center, docket PV 25-0002, and C together.
Yes.
13C, resolution approving the final plat of Heartland Animal Shelter Consolidation, 586 Palwaukee Drive and 9 Century Drive, docket number PSUBFP 25-0003.
Mr. Clicker.
What we have here before you tonight is really a story from almost tragedy to complete and total success. As you all may have recalled, Heartland Animal Shelters had a water situation about a year ago that has actually led to them looking at their operations and had an opportunity to expand. They purchased the vacant lot that you see on the screen in front of you on the location map. They purchased the vacant lot to the south of their operation and are consolidating that into one facility that will also allow them to have an outdoor play area and for dogs. And that is the one condition that was placed on the variation for fence height, which they did request for that dogs be allowed, that they have an 8-foot fence rather than a 6-foot fence, just to make sure that the dogs are safe. And that the only condition that would be placed on that is that overnight outdoor kenneling and or boarding of animals of any kind within the outdoor area per docket PMIN 25-0017 shall be prohibited. With that, the Plan Commission did make a unanimous recommendation on both of these matters at their August 13th Plan Commission meeting.
If I may, I'd just like to make a statement before you guys vote.
Nobody's asking questions in your head, but go right ahead.
I just wanted to, okay, if I get a chance.
You can go right ahead.
My name is Scott Hargadon. I'm an attorney with Meltzer, Pertil, and Stell, and I'm also the vice chairman of the board of Heartland. We've been working with Mr. Clicker's staff, and we agreed to all the conditions that were placed in the Plan Commission recommendation. But in the interim, the fence that we had specified, which was a brand called Omega, turned out to be manufactured in Canada and subject to tariffs, which increased the price of it by some between $30,000 and $40,000. So we would like to ask tonight if that we could substitute that fence with a like-kind fence that would be approved by the Community Development Department.
How like and kind? How like kind?
Nearly identical that we have identified, and we're currently getting bids from U.S. manufacturers.
Mr. Clicker there just gave a little yeah nod. This does sound like a minor change that would be under the his authority.
We'll make sure it's very similar in nature.
Anybody got a, Trustee Papantos?
Question not regarding that. I'm glad you're back in business and expanding. What are your hours of operation for pet adoption or fostering?
I'm going to bring Jennifer Schluter, our executive director, who can talk to hours more than I can.
Hi, we're currently open for adoptions Thursday, Friday, 4 to 7, and Saturday, Sunday, 12 to 6.
Thank you.
As to the similarities of the fence,
You really shouldn't go down that road too far. Go ahead.
no, well, there are two that are very similar. I mean, we chose this fence specifically because it was so attractive.
Okay.
And we would like to do things right the first time.
That is an excellent policy. I'm glad you're concerned about your appearance. You can stop talking now. Look for a vote, motion to approve.
So moved.
We're going to do 13B first, which is the
Height of the fence.
height of the fence.
So moved.
Trustee Krueger, second.
Second.
Trustee Papantos, roll call, please.
Trustee Vogel?
Yes.
Trustee Vito?
Yes.
Trustee Papantos?
Yes.
Trustee Krueger?
Yes.
President Horker?
Yes, and now we will do the consolidation of the lots. Item C, motion to approve.
So moved.
Krueger, second.
Second.
Trustee Vogel, roll call, please.
Trustee Krueger?
Yes.
Trustee Papantos?
Yes.
Trustee Vito?
Yes.
Trustee Vogel?
Yes.
President Horker?
Yes, good luck, sir.
Thank you.
13D, ordinance granting special use approval to permit the operation of a recreation and instruction facility, 290 East Palatine Road, America's Gym, docket number PSU 250017.
You're a busy man this evening, Mr. Clicker. What do we got?
What you have before you is America's Gym is seeking a special use because they are expanding their facility. They have an existing facility at 284 West Palatine Road and are seeking to expand into an additional suite within the same complex, but the two suites are not physically connected. That's not really relevant to this. This is just because of the expansion of the special use, we do need to amend the special use. This was heard before the Plan Commission, actually last Wednesday on September 10th, and they did recommend for approval with 3 conditions, and those conditions are that a building permit from the Community Development Department shall be obtained prior to any interior changes to the facility as depicted on the floor plan prepared by Hague Architecture dated 7/8/25. And 2, America's Gym shall obtain a new business license from the Community Development Department prior to the commencing of operations at the subject location. And 3, all activities shall be conducted entirely within the interior of the subject location and principal building. As I stated, that with those 3 conditions, the Plan Commission did unanimously recommend approval.
Trustee Papantos.
Or the petitioner?
Come on up, say hi, and introduce yourself.
Brian, I own America's Gym, and we're just looking to expand. We've been here for about almost 3 years now. I'm a Wheeling resident, retired Northbrook firefighter, and we want to have more amenities, showers and more functional training and group things, and that's where we're at.
My question is whether or not there'll be staff at both locations since they're not conjoined?
Yes.
I don't know how else to phrase that.
Yes,
In
the
other words,
answer
you
is
won't have
yes.
people in one building, just, you know,
Yes.
if they're klutzes like I am or something, at least
Yes,
staff
we-
will be there.
Yes,
Okay, thank you.
you're welcome. And we also have security cameras throughout the inside and outside as well,
Great,
so.
thank you.
Thank you, sir. Any other questions? If there are none, I would be looking for a motion to approve as written.
So
So
moved.
moved.
Motion, Trustee Vogel, second, Trustee Papantos. Roll call.
Trustee Vogel?
Yes.
Trustee Vito?
Yes.
Trustee Papantos?
Yes.
Trustee Krueger?
Yes.
President Horker?
Yes.
13E and F, I will read. Ordinance granting special use approval to permit the operation of a tavern, 371 to 373 West Dundee Road, for Ala-Carte Entertainment, docket PSU 25-0013. 13F, ordinance granting special use approval to permit the operation of an assembly use, 371 to 373 West Dundee Road, Ala-Carte Entertainment, docket number PSU 25-0016.
Mr. Clicker.
Yes, the 2 actions are really are intertwined in that one is for the operation of a tavern, AKA Finn McCool's, and 2 is for an assembly use for Ala-Carte Entertainment, which would be their banquet and restaurant operations at that location as well. With that, this was heard also on September 10th, the last Wednesday at the Plan Commission, and on the special use for the tavern, there were 2 conditions added, and they are, 1, that a special use approval is contingent upon the approval of docket number PSU 250016 for the operation of an assembly hall / banquet facility, and 2, a Wheeling business license application must be submitted to the Community Development Department prior to any village board action of the special use. That has been taken care of. And then on the assembly hall, there were 5 conditions, and those were, 1, a special use approval is contingent upon the approval of docket PSU 25-0013, special use approval to permit the operation of a tavern. 2, all assembly and banquet events shall occur entirely within the interior of the subject building to limit the impacts of the adjacent uses. 3, all entities providing service, including but not limited to food, alcohol, or entertainment, shall have an associated Village of Wheeling business license, liquor license, or any other applicable licensing prior to such services provided. 4, all overhead doors shall be fully closed by 10 p.m. daily. The petitioner may request relief of this time limit on an individual event basis upon the filing of a special event permit with the Community Development Department. And 5, a Wheeling business license application must be submitted to the Community Development prior to the Village Board action on the special use, which again has been taken care of.
Trustee Papantos.
Thank you. Mr. Hoffman?
Hello, honorable trustees.
Good evening. My first question had to do with outdoor seating, which Commissioner Vogel addressed during the liquor control meeting. So you will have outdoor seating for Finn McCool's?
We will have outdoor seating for Finn McCool's, just like we have outdoor seating for Moretti's. It'll be the same exact scenario.
Great. And just out of curiosity, based on your other establishments, how long, or when it's freezing cold outside, you don't have people sitting outside, I'm assuming, or do you have heaters?
At that point, it's personal taste.
So you would allow people in the winter to?
Oh, in the wintertime, I don't think
that's what
we're
I
going
think
to
I'm
have
getting
anybody.
at.
No, I don't see anybody going out there in the wintertime. I mean, we do have heaters that we have in all of our outdoor locations, the small kind of independent ones that maybe prolong your, give you that extra couple of weeks or a month in the fall season for those that have, that are from Canada. But other than that, it's all weather permitting.
Great. And then what's your timeline for opening of Finn McCool?
Well, as soon as possible, but I think.
I asked you this for Moretti's too.
With the amount of work that I would love to be open in early November.
Okay, so.
2
month
months?
and a half, 2 months?
Yeah.
Okay, I mean.
We've already been working on the building permits, so we can work
Okay,
with them and hopefully
I
achieve
hope
that
you
goal.
are. I think it's a welcome addition to Wheeling. From what I've seen, Moretti's you're keeping busy.
Yes,
here
we
in
are.
Wheeling.
You know what? We are excited about how well-received Moretti's has been, and my goal is to generate, additional options in the Wheeling Town Center, to build that destination location kind of thing instead of being a one-stop shop. And it helps all the businesses around there, and as long as, I want to bring new options for dining and entertainment there. Finn McCool's will be a gastropub type neighborhood place with chef-driven, fresh, made-to-order food. Everything will be different, so it'll be another option. And I figure as long as I'm trying to, who better to bring synergy to the Wheeling Town Center than myself? I figure I would rather do it than someone else.
It's great. I went to Moretti's often, in my youth. So it's been a while.
What? You haven't been? Wait a second.
Nice, thanks. At the present time, the two buildings aren't connected, but are there plans to do some sort of a walkway between Moretti's?
There is a distinct possibility that might happen.
Okay, but not right now.
Correct.
Great, thank you.
Thank you, Trustee Papantos. Trustee Kruger?
Thank you. Quick question. I think
Sure.
I brought this up during a previous meeting when Finn McCool's was just an idea. Excited to see that it's more than that now. Is there going to be, you mentioned entertainment. Will there be ever live music?
I'm going to try different types of entertainment and kind of see what works and what doesn't work. I mean,
How much is the square footage there?
the square footage there is about 2/3 of what the other building is. So it's about 6,300 square feet, I want to say.
Not a real.
So it's not that big of a building.
Right, right. That's all I had. Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you, Trustee Kruger. Nobody? Nobody? Rooftop seating?
I'm all about it.
Can we approve the St. Patrick's Day tent now?
Yes.
Come back?
And that, yes, can we?
Yeah, we should do that.
Can we really?
I don't know, they won't let me. I would approve it for you.
You're good.
Because you know that's,
Yeah.
yeah, we definitely want to get that in order. It's St. Patrick's Day every day at Fenwick.
That's right.
Let's stick with the ordinances at hand, shall we? I would be looking for, if there are no other questions, I'd be looking for a motion to approve E, the permit for Tavern.
So moved.
Second?
Motion, Trustee Vogel, second, Trustee Papantos. Roll call, please.
Trustee Vogel?
Yes.
Trustee Vito?
Yes.
Trustee Papantos?
Yes.
Trustee Kruger?
Yep.
President Horker?
Yes, and that leaves us with the operation to, the ordinance to operate an assembly hall.
So moved.
Trustee Kruger, second.
Second?
Trustee Papantos.
Trustee Kruger?
Yes.
Trustee Papantos?
Yes.
Trustee Vito?
Yes.
Trustee Vogel?
Yes.
President Horker?
Yes. You might be approved for your St. Patty's Day tent, too. It's hard to say. There are two trustees missing, but
All right. Well,
congratulations.
until we meet again, and I promise you, this won't be the last time you see me.
Thank you.
13G, resolution consenting to a Cook County Class 6B real estate tax assessment classification for the property located at 100 Shepard Avenue in the village of Wheeling, Illinois.
Mr. Clicker, you're up again.
I'm pinch hitting tonight for Mr. Becker on this one, so don't think that I've completely controlled the agenda tonight. But what you have before you is a request for a 6B at 100 Shepard, which is Senju America, is purchasing this property. This is an expansion of their existing operations, and so they have a current facility at 1200 South Wolf. They will be keeping that facility, and this is an expansion into a new facility to expand their operations. As standard with the 6B, there are investments being made into the property, and it is recommended for approval.
Trustee Papantos.
I need the petitioner. Hi.
Zach Capitz, I'm with Senju, and this is James Park, who is actually with Senju. Nice to meet you.
Two quick questions. What type of rehabilitation are you doing on the building, and what's your timeline?
Okay. There's about $750,000 to be put into it. They got to update the HVAC, upgrade the alarm system, the electrical, plumbing, and then the warehouse, from my understanding, is in really, really rough shape. And that needs a lot of seal coat and care and fixing all that up, and a lot of other general maintenance. Right.
And timeline?
As soon as possible. As soon as possible. Hopefully, we may start sometime in November, but the construction itself probably 2 to 3 months, we expect.
2 to 3 months?
Yeah.
So
To be done, yeah.
beginning of 26 or February 26, roughly?
We try to expedite it by the end of this year, but I think timeline might be too tight. But sometime like early next year, reasonably.
And this consolidation, you'll be moving out of Mundelein and coming to Wheeling?
Basically, we are going to expand another lines of business.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you'll
So
still
that's
be,
why we need a new building, and that requires specific size of the building and title things, so, yeah.
thank you.
Any other questions? If there are none, I would be looking for a motion to approve.
So moved.
Trustee Papantos, second.
Second.
Trustee Vito, roll call.
Trustee Vogel?
Yes.
Trustee Vito?
Yes.
Trustee Papantos?
Yes.
Trustee Kruger?
Yes.
President Horker?
Yes, welcome to town.
Thank you very
Again.
much. Thank you.
13H, resolution consenting to a Cook County, Class 6B real estate tax assessment classification for the property located at 1475 Wheeling Road in the village of Wheeling, Illinois.
Mr. Clicker,
This is a 6B request for Apex Window. You may have known that they've been a business in town for quite a number of years, and they have been growing and expanding ever since they came into town. They are now actually going to start a new line of window manufacturing, which is going to be known as Aurora Door and Window, and with that, they need a manufacturing facility. So they are going to be taking 1475 Wheeling Road for that, and have requested the 6B. There will be some improvements that will be necessary for the building. Surprisingly, windows being one of them that will be taken care of. I do know that this is one of the few long-standing vacant buildings that we've had in town. This is surprisingly a building that's been vacant since I've been with the village for over 5 years. And so we're very glad to see somebody occupy it, and it is recommended for approval.
Trustee Papantos?
Thank you.
Hi, I'm the attorney, Robert Latzar, and this is my client's representative, Nina, can also answer questions on the business.
Thank you. When I looked at the packet, it indicated that there might be a showroom. And if there is a showroom, does that mean that you'll be selling windows from the showroom? Will there be a retail component, I guess, is what I'm asking.
Well, this is going to be basically just to show the product to the customers so they can feel the window, see how it opens, because the main line that we offer is the European windows, and not a lot of people know how they function. So this is just for showing case, I guess.
Okay, so where would somebody buy these windows then?
It's going to be mostly through the installers, subcontractors. So I guess we can sell to public, but you'll need a contractor to install them anyway. So it's going to be mostly done through the subcontractors.
Thank you. And what's your timeline for completion of your project, the rehabilitation?
As soon as possible, but hopefully by the end of Q4.
By the end of what?
Q4. So by end of December.
By the end of this year? Okay, that's pretty fast for what you're doing. Thank you.
Any other questions or comments? No. That being the case, I would need a motion to approve.
So moved.
Trustee Papantos, second.
Second.
Trustee Vogel, roll call, please.
Trustee Krueger?
Yes.
Trustee Papantos?
Yes.
Trustee Vito?
Yes.
Trustee Vogel?
Yes.
President Horker?
Yes. Thanks for staying in town. That concludes the most of our regularly scheduled business for the evening. There is some official communications. Mr. Spondilis, did you have?
Thank you. Just wanted to reiterate something that you've heard before and want to continue mentioning at each meeting as we enter into active work for the special census that the village is just undergoing. Want to make sure that there's the opportunity to answer any questions should the public have any. We have on our homepage a whole section for the special census that details the what, why, where, and when. But I wanted to specifically tonight talk about the fact that we are still looking for 16 temporary full-time positions that are being hired through the federal government for this project. All of the information is available on our home page of the website. And again, just to advertise that this is happening with the first emails and mailings happening in October. And there will be more information every meeting as we go, as we get closer to those dates, as well as a lot of social media posts on the topic. So I just want to make sure everyone is aware of that. That's it.
Thank you, sir. Trustee Vogel, what do you got?
It's just a reminder that this Saturday, Wheeling Helping Hands is holding their 5th annual Bratfest to raise funds for local charities. Brats, beer, bags, there'll be entertainment, music, a ball drop, a dunk tank. If anyone up on the dais would like to volunteer for the dunk tank, no application needed. So anyway, it's this Saturday at the Town Center from 11 until 5 PM. Thank you.
You gonna go in?
Yes.
I'm not.
Your brother-
We have the bills for
brother
July.
is.
What?
Your brother is.
Is he? Well, I would probably show up for that. Is he gonna have a cigarette in his mouth while he's sitting on the thing?
Yes.
Practice your pitching arm.
There you go. We have the bills for July 31st through September 10th of 2025. Unless anybody has questions about them, I need a motion for their approval.
So moved.
Motion trustee Kruger, second trustee Vogel. Roll call, please.
Trustee Kruger?
Yes.
Trustee Papantos?
Yes.
Trustee Vito?
Yes.
Trustee Vogel?
Yes.
President Horker?
Yes. Now, we do have an executive session this evening for the purposes of pending probable and/or imminent litigation. That being the case, I need a motion to recess into executive session and adjourn the regular meeting.
So moved.
Trustee Kruger, second.
Second.
Trustee Papantos. Roll call, please.
Trustee Vogel?
Yes.
Trustee Vito?
Yes.
Trustee Papantos?
Yes.
Trustee Kruger?
Yes.
President Horker?
Yes. This meeting is adjourned. I should note that there will be no actions taken after this.